shit show. One of my last runs, right before I was about to lead, is my chase run. I freaking snapped an axle. Thank God to bring spares, but it wrapped around the brake line. Thank God we got the axle replaced in 10 minutes. We're trying to see what we can do. See what we can make happen. Some goodies in for the drift car. So just to help with the cooling of the 2JZ I got in this thing, I bought some parts to eliminate the actual heater core in the back. I mean, it's essentially deleted, but it just has rubber hoses kind of capped off, and those are only going to be good for, you know, until they start to wear and eventually leak while I'm out on grid. So I went with this option. Instead of drilling and tapping the rear fitting, the back of the cylinder head, Rad Dan has this piece where it just slides right over that, and then from there it has threads. And I can thread that. It's a -8. I want a -8. And then I measured, I think this one's 24 inch. Yeah, 24 inches. From that to where the water pump thermostat area are. So I'm gonna get that plumbed. I already kind of started taking some things off. Took out the radiator. I gotta clean it because got some ugly water in there. I cleaned it out last time before competition, so I mean, just probably leftover kind of ugly water in there. So it's gonna get rid of these here, these hoses here, take off that metal line, and it's gonna feed all the way through here, right down there. So it'll be a little bit more easy, and don't have to worry about those plastic fittings and rubber lines breaking and whatnot. So yeah, already got everything kind of taken off, and wait until coolant, or not coolant, water kind of drips out, and I'll start taking a little bit more off. After some time finagling this thing out, it wouldn't come out the way I want it to, so I used handy dandy grinder and cut this thing off. Yeah, it took a little bit to do, but finally got it off. I do probably have to tap off the other end, right below where the oil filter housing used to be. Went through a couple cutting wheels, but hey, we're all good. And then got everything cleared out underneath. So I'm gonna see how that fitting goes and go from there. All right, so we got the fitting on there. Probably one of the hardest things to do is to try to find something to hold the bottom wrench, or even like a pair of pliers on the bottom portion while you spin the top, and so we can sandwich that together. So I did as best as I could. Hopefully it doesn't leak. And then the second issue is the swivel, the banjo swivel right here. That's a -8. I can't spin that all the way around because this portion hits the firewall. So it's got an Allen key portion at the top. Typically maybe a normal Allen key won't fit, so I use this one. This is a 5mm Allen key, and I cut it in half, as you see there, so I can twist this, and got it on. So we got that all on, and now to route the hose. So we're almost done. And so now we're gonna put this fitting on where this came off down here. So the hose will route from down here underneath the turbo manifold all the way down there. I did decide to buy some heat shielding for the line, because the turbo manifold's right there. I don't want to get hot and, you know, burn it. So ended up doing that. It's just from Amazon. Just heat sleeve that, and we're gonna put this on and then route the hose. All right, so we got it on. Got the AN line on the back there. Heat shield on the A-8 line going all the way down underneath there. Underneath the turbo manifold. And parked right there. So got that on. Probably if I were to do this again, I probably wouldn't get the banjo fitting. Maybe not. Maybe just a regular fitting, but yeah, it wouldn't be too hard to get a wrench back there for a straight up and down AN fitting. I just wanted the banjo just so it can move and rotate if need be. So got that on. Hopefully it doesn't leak, and we'll find out how it goes. If it leaks, then we'll have to take that off and just go for a straight up and down fitting. But yeah, got that taken care of. Looks pretty good. Got this heat shield covering up, so got the metal, you know, zip tie thing there. So we are good to go. Probably should take that off now since we don't need it. Alrighty. Made it out here. Finally got this guy working.
All right, pump it. All day. 4.
I gotta bleed the e-brake hydro. So first thing we gotta do at the track. Gotta love it.
Getting out here, first run of the day. Let's do this. First turn. Here we go, baby.
fender? Mine?
The white car next to you.
My fucking, my tire. Come look at my tire. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Bro, I think my tire debeated. Come here.
What?
Check my tire, my passenger rear tire. I think it debeated. Fucking blew. I think an axle. I need my 5 minute.
So at this point, the axle's broken and it wrapped itself around the hydro e-brake on the passenger rear. So the next round, or the next battle I should say, I did not have hydro and I was trying to flick it in with just brake pedal, and that's why I wasn't really getting any angles. So that's why it looks like crap.
Stop. I think I blew up that fucking axle. Huh? What? That axle?
Wrap the fucking brake line with it.
Damn. Shit show. One of my last runs, right before I was about to lead, is my chase run. I freaking snapped an axle. Thank God to bring spares, but it wrapped around the e-brake line. Thank God we got the axle replaced in 10 minutes. We're gonna see what we can do. See what we can make happen.
this is the battle that I did not have any e-brake to pull on, so I tried to flick it in with as much confidence as I could, and yeah, this is what the end result was, and yeah, looked like crap, but we gave it a shot anyways, kind of see what would happen.
Checked the box, and we had my spare clutch line because of our first competition issue. Remember, we didn't make it off the line. But like, well, let me see if those fittings are the same. We looked at it. Sure enough, they're the same. So, we're gonna make it work somehow, some way. We're gonna make it work. Got done with that second round of UDC. It was fun. It was cut a cool little banner for it. That was fun. Got some damage back here with the rear quarter panel. Yeah, it was I over rotated, and you know, Pac-Man's Pac-Man's door on his 5.0 hit there. That was my fault. Over rotated, but overall it was fun event. Won a couple battles, I think, on there. Just one thing I need to get better at is getting comfortable sooner, not waiting, you know, almost halfway of the competition after my first round, after practice. You know, I know you only get 30 minutes of practice the first time, but you know, I need to get comfortable more soon. Especially, you know, driving the car, utilizing everything, you know, my angle. I know I took some angle out of it with the little stoppers I have down there, but I need to figure it out. But yeah, I thought round 2 went pretty cool. That was like the main straightaway down Apple Valley, and just kind of hucking it in there. So eventually I started to get more comfortable. That second intermission practice there during lunch, you know, that really helped me get more comfortable there. But yeah, I know with the caster I have now, the steering wheel rotates a little bit more, so I got to really learn to you know, control the steering wheel in that aspect. And I think I'm getting more comfortable, so can't wait till round 3.